Ahoy there, friend! We're gonna figure out what the hell's going on in Sparkman stage. Question marks. We're gonna know. We gonna find out. Oh, someone has destroyed part of the factory, forcing me to navigate menus for Rush. I mean, I feel like the dog would resent Mega Man, because anytime you call Rush, he's gonna be like, okay, well, oh, damn it. Every time you call Rush, I feel like he's like, okay, what do you want? Oh, come on. Let's try that again. Anytime you would call Rush, you'd be like, okay, Mega Man, what do you want? Because you don't call me to pet me or ask me about my day. You just, can I jump on your back? Can I, you know, use you as a submarine? Can I surf on you in the sky? You know, why, I don't understand why Rush, I feel like Rush would resent the shit out of you. But then again, he's a pupper, and puppers love peeps. Except for the bad peeps. Ooh. Ow. Puppers love peeps. But I love Rush. Rush, you could be my dog if you want to be. I understand why you wouldn't, because, I mean, definitely don't have a... stupid Roombas. Don't have a yard for you to run around in. I live in an apartment, so having no yard and a dog is not necessarily probably the healthiest thing for a dog. So it'll be like, hey, buddy, you can only go outside on a leash. I can't actually let you out and do whatever you want. And the dog will look at me like, oh. I mean, if I had Rush, I guess I could fly around. That'd be pretty sweet. I don't remember what he is. He's from 2, I think. Do you like magnets? No. Throw saws at me if you dare. I think the thing it was downloaded into was called a Darkman. Darkman. You have anxiety yet? Woo! I think it was Sawman. Probably Sawman. He shoots saws. Sawman, right? That sounds about right. I don't have the strongest knowledge on the Mega Man franchise, and even though I have every NES Mega Man game, the games really don't explain a lot. And, well, I'm guessing the manuals did, but I kind of sold the boxes and the manuals for money. Because I know some collectors are all about having a complete inbox, and I'm not, because I just want the games, because I find the games, you know, you should play the games. Yes, they can look pretty on a shelf, but they can look pretty on a shelf in a museum too. That's close. Yeah, might as well. But the some collectors are really about the inbox, full complete set, and I'm just not. Quick Man, maybe? What would stop the fastest man in the world? Would it be Saws? No. Sparks? No. No. Snakes! Yep, snakes. Snakes! Stop jumping! Get over here. Ah. Your boomerangs don't do that much. Come on. Stop jumping. Come on. Yeah. Snakes for the win. I'm more about just having the games and loving them by playing them. And if that's what you're about is collecting, that's cool too. I just... When you have a full inbox collection, I feel like they should be in some sort of like museum, or like in an arcade, or somewhere where people can look at it and go, wow, there it is, like the whole thing. Oh, they upgraded their fire. As opposed to, you know, sitting in a closet, or sitting... Because that's where my boxes were for the longest time. My old NES boxes that my mom saved, because I would just tear the game out and play it and leave the boxes. And she had the foresight to be like, no, we should probably keep everything in a nice box And these things, when I opened it, because I found somebody who's like, yeah, man, if you got some boxes or some manuals, we'll take those, depending on their condition. And I'm like, oh, God, I don't even know. So I opened up the tote with all these old NES boxes in them, and a lot of them were perfect. Pristine, like off the factory floor. There's some of them that look like a fat kid sat on it, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you could work with that. Hey, look, it's the stale joke. Stale jokes everywhere. There's so many. But yeah, if you have old boxes, you can sell those for quite a bit of money, actually. At least enough to pay for groceries, which is sort of kind of what I did a little bit. And if you don't care, I mean, it's weird because like for some reason, I don't know why, like just as being a human being does this, but like when you have something that's other people want, then you don't want to give it up. And thank God I don't think I suffer from that too much, because then I wouldn't want to give up those boxes. And I got like $300 for those boxes. To be fair though, I had like every single Mega Man for the NES box that was in pretty damn good condition. And that's probably what made me the most amount of money. I don't know about you, but you got a clear brain. So if you have old stuff like that you do not need, you could probably find someone. And I was lucky enough to... Hold on. Concentrate. Lasers. Yep. Oh, shit. Got lucky there. Oh, come on, man. No, go away. Oh, God. If you have that stuff, probably, and you don't care, you know, go for it. Go find a store that could buy it, or maybe someone on eBay, or someone somewhere. Someone somewhere will appreciate those boxes far more than I could. And if you don't care, well, then they'll probably appreciate it more than you could. And it's all about sharing the love, right? Because if you have some, like, for instance, if you have a game that, you know, oh God, this seems like a death trap. If you have a game that no one, like, you don't care for, but you know someone's wanting, I mean, might as well, you know, I'm pretty sure no one's gonna be like, hey, dude, can you give that to me for free? Because, oh. It just seems like, you know, because I like to believe that gamers as a whole are pretty generous and pretty nice to each other. I know some aren't. I do know that it's not always peaches and cream. But I like to believe. I like to believe. Oh, man, I don't know what I'm going to do if I get hit one single time. I'm going down. Oh, man. Why do you got to be like this? No. Oh, dang it. I like to believe gamers are nicer to each other. I know that might not be believable on Xbox Live or, you know, when you're playing Call of Duty or something. But, I mean, I would say in the general scope, gamers are nicer to each other. I mean, I'm not going to go off of what you read online because, you know, they're always going to pick the most, essentially, like, you know, a gamer does X or Y and it was the worst thing ever. Which, yeah, those people did it, but, I mean, in my own personal experience of talking to other people that love video games, I have never seen any sort of rude, well, they can be rude, I'm not going to say they're not, but, never anything quite as crazy as sometimes is portrayed. So if you want to become a gamer or you want to just play video games, because if you don't want to be put in that box, you should try it. You should just do it. Why not? Sounds good. I will not treat you like shit, or I'll try not to. Because, you know, everyone has their bad days, right? Huh. A water guy. I wonder what to use. Could it be electricity? Electricity. Just give him hugs. Electric hugs. Which sucks is that you can hit them multiple times easy, but it doesn't register because they're in their invincible frames. So Gatling gunning them is probably not the best idea. Woo-wee! 2 more stages to go. I'm alive, and thanks for hanging out. Love you, bye!